So exploring ourselves as meaning-making machines or meaning-making beings, and how we construct realities from stories, imaginations, thoughts, wishes, wants, dreams, memories, upsets, different agenda positions, values. So this whole sensation of constructing meaning, constructing a meaningful existence. Now, it doesn't necessarily imply that that meaning is optimistic or what might be called positive. It can also be a constructive meaning based on doom and gloom and poor me and the world is against me and nothing ever works out. It can be a construct of struggle and survival, or beauty and magnificence, or grace and gratitude. We can live in any construction of meaning because our meaning is something which is subjective to us. Our degree of perception belongs to us. How we see the world directly influences our experience of the world. So in some ways the world is neutral. In some ways, I'm not saying the world is neutral, because the flowers still smell as flowers and the colours still are colours and everything still has its own indwelling experiential expression. But our experience of that is relative to the way that we perceive it, the way that we join with what is presently here. And that's up to us. So we can perceive a rainy day as a beautiful cleansing, or as something that's going to give us a cold, or something which is unpleasant and annoying. Our attitude directly affects our actions. Or another way of saying this is our beliefs affect our behaviors. So perception is in our hands, it's in our eyes, it's in our awareness. The way that we see the world belongs to us. And you'll hear many people say that to take full responsibility for the way we see the world is to take responsibility for the way that we behave in the world, the way we experience. And I've experienced this to some degree, or a large degree actually, that when I take responsibility for my way of seeing, then I no longer blame people or get upset with circumstances and conditions, because I recognize it's really my filter of interpretation and the meaning that I'm giving to situations which is actually giving me my experience of situations, people, relationships, and just all-round general living expression. So I'd like to invite you to consider how you generate meaning, how you filter the way that you see the world, and to start to study how this causes an effect in your experience, in your behavior, how your vision and values that you're superimposing onto what is over there, essentially, is actually colouring and influencing the very experience of this or that, whatever it is you're looking on, whatever it is you're filtering and seeing through. So we start to understand more about these perceptual filters, and these filters often come from past orientation of beliefs that we have told ourselves are true or have acquired along the way and believe to be true, and without questioning, or we've forgotten to question, forgotten to inquire, forgotten to wake up and to re-study these perceptions that we are having. So the invitation here is to kind of wake ourselves up and review again the whole nature of meaning, and see how it feels when you sit yourself in the creator seat, in the master seat of the one seeing affects the way that you experience what you're seeing. That we have the power of interpretation, we have the power of generating meaning, and this is up to us. So just for example, if you were to see life through the filter of gratitude, you start to notice there's a correlation between the opening of the heart and the blossoming of this energy people call grace or flow state. Because gratitude is generosity. Gratitude requires an openness, an acceptance, a flexibility, an allowing, an appreciation, and openness to the beauty of what is here. So just this simple filter of gratitude has a huge impact. Just imagine if you add in the filters of love and joy and peace and beauty, and really get in touch with this opening into life from a place of beautiful, heartfelt optimism and radiance. So just leave that with you to consider. It's a huge consideration. Influences, in my view, every single thing, every single aspect of being is determined and influenced by the way that we view things, the meaning we give, the interpretations we give. So thanks for listening.